So, scene 3, take 1 for Mac Mondays. Slate.
Yeah. Yes, sir. We back with another Mac Mondays. Just kidding. I'm really not like that in real life. She's definitely like that in real life. Let me stop being a professor and let me get into it. Y'all see the jacket. You feel me? I'm giving real West Coast me. Nah, but I wonder if anybody kind of like feels like this, but sometimes I feel like, or maybe you could tell me, how often do you feel like you show up for yourself? Like, and how often are you making sure that you commit to yourself the things that you said you were going to commit to yourself about, right? Like, we have to show up for ourselves, and we have to show up in our fullness, right? But no judgment though. If you're the type to not think that you're not worth it to show up for yourself, because you got to believe in your worth and what you give into the world in order to show up. Like, I've started plenty of things and I have not completed them, right? But the more things that I have done and have followed through with and completed, I've completed and been very proud of such accomplishments, right? So, but it's all about the commitment to ourselves, like staying 10 toes down and doing what we need to do in order to reach the goals that we need to reach, to make sure that we are showing up for ourselves, because we are the only people that's gonna make what we want to happen. It's not gonna be our girlfriend, not gonna be our boyfriend, not gonna be our mama, our daddy, our granny. Like, they can help us and support us, but don't nobody know what you wanna do but you. Like, no one knows how deep your dream runs but you. Like, no one has that vision or that foresight to see what it is that you want to have happen, right? So showing up for yourself is part of the battle. Like, I thought I was showing up for myself in so many aspects, and I'll just use the gym as one of them. Like, I thought I was showing up for myself in the beginning, but I was not even nowhere near consistent enough to show up and actually show myself that I could do and stay consistent and do what I needed to do or hit the goals that I needed to hit, until I started being like, okay, take this shit serious, show up, do what you need to do, and get what you need to get.
And you saw results.
And I saw results. And I saw the difference. Yeah. So everyone's commitment is different. I 1000% believe in showing up for yourself, because it makes the difference, and it also makes people respect you in a different way, right? You want to get the acknowledgement and whatever is gonna feed you, you want that to be because you did that, right? Mm-hmm. And people start noticing when you start showing up for yourself, because your attitude changed. You're not worried about what anybody else is doing. You're just worried about showing up for yourself and making yourself proud. And when you sit back and do the things that you do, you're able to see the results and see where you came from to where you at. That is the biggest blessing. And nobody else is gonna really know where you came from but you, right? Like, you're not gonna know. No one knows the hours you put in, how your mind was running, the thought processes that you had, the things that you thought that you needed, or the people that let you down. And it's gonna be a million people that let you down on your journey. But no one is gonna put the effort into your journey like you. Like, you know what it takes. You know the struggles that you made, that you're in. You know what it takes to make your dreams come true. So at the end of the day, it can be small goals, big goals, whatever. If you say you're not eating fish for the week, or meat for the week, don't eat the meat. Like, show up for yourself. If you say you're gonna go to the gym 5 times a week and get physical, do what you need to do that. Like, you have to be the one to make the difference, So
before you started showing up for yourself, did you internally know you were not showing up for yourself?
No. So, like, you never really know you're not showing up for yourself, because you live with you every day, right? Like, you don't really know the difference between showing up for yourself, because you're just going day by day trying to make it. Like, we're always in survival mode, right? So we're just trying to make it. But once you get past your survival mode and now you're in, like, I need to actually see some results and some differences, then you start actually with intention. It's all about placing intention where you want to put it. Like, your intentions have to be there. You have to know what you want in order to get it, right? Yeah. And then you have to know the steps that it takes to reach the goals that you want to reach. So showing up for yourself, it takes preparation too. Like, it takes setting the goals, writing them out, checking off a list, doing what you need to do in whatever that way that looks like. So I personally use my notes, I use a journal, I use a calendar, and I actually plan my stuff out in advance. And I know if I can highlight that at the end of the night, I done did something. Like I have made a difference in my life. And it could be a mind checklist, right? Like if it's in your mind, but just make sure you know what it takes to get to where you are getting, right? And the journey is not gonna be perfect, right? So showing up for yourself, you're gonna let yourself down a few times. You have to learn how to be patient with yourself. You have to learn how to have compassion for yourself because you are gonna fuck up. And when I say you're gonna fuck up, you're gonna fuck up and you're gonna let yourself down. But as long as you don't let that one fuck up mess up everything else or derail you from your goal, you are on the right track. You're still showing up for yourself. Sometimes you're gonna be tired. Sometimes you're not gonna want to. Sometimes you're gonna say fuck it. And that goes in every realm. Showing up for yourself in your relationship is important because if you're not good with yourself, you cannot be good in your relationship with your partner. Your partner has to be good with themselves first before they can give you the love that you need. If everything is always going out and it's just like you taking care of everybody else and not taking care of you, you're gonna lose the whole message and you're gonna lose yourself. Like you're gonna lose the goals that you set. So make sure that you always, like I always make sure that I'm always have my own goals outside of whatever relationship that is. That's friends, that's family, that's partners, that's men I'm dating, whatever the case may be. I always have to make sure that I'm showing up for myself. And that means sometimes saying no. Means saying no.
A lot of times.
Some of you hoes don't know how to say no. And not hoes, just women. I'm talking men too. Y'all some hoes too. But y'all need to show up for yourselves because that's just gonna make you a stronger partner, friend, brother, son, daughter, any realm. Show up for yourself. Because the more you show up for yourself, the more confidence you'll have to give to that partner, to give to your, to make your mom or dad or parents or whoever proud. You know, you have to make sure, and they see it in you. Growth and development comes from within. So if you're not showing up for yourself and setting the goals that you have for yourself, there's no way you're gonna be able to do that for somebody else. And no matter how much you think you're showing up for other people, if you don't show up for yourself first, what you're giving other people is not gonna be authentic, genuine, or even easy. You'll bring it up later and you'll be like, oh, I always there for you, da, 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 da. Then you wasn't doing it from a genuine place. You were doing it because you thought that's what I wanted. Now, when you show up for yourself and you make sure that you're good and your giving becomes easier. Your giving becomes, I don't have to think about that. You're giving because I'm not taking tabs and making sure that I know what I've done for this person. No, your giving becomes genuine. And it's like, okay, cool. Like I did that was easy. I don't really care. Like I showed up for myself because I wanted to, and that was from a genuine place of love. Now, if you not taking care of home, anything that anybody else is doing can make you react. And that is a bad place to be in. You do not want to have reaction after reaction after reaction. So the moral of the story is show up for yourself, okay? Make that shit easy and give yourself the love that you need to give yourself in order to reach the goals that you want to reach, okay?
No judgment.
No judgment though. Black Mondays, check it out.